Hello folks, Latch here with another Minecraft 2D tutorial. This is part 13 and in this tutorial we'll be doing some pretty awesome things. First of all, we will be able to replace and place our items in other slots and in our current inventory. And yeah, we're gonna do that. So what you will need is an object that stands for the mouse. So I'm just gonna call it inventory mouse. You are going to set the depth to -14, and before we go any further, we also want to create that. So we are just going to create the mouse object here at the positions mouse X, mouse Y, and then we are going to put in a creation event, a step event, and a draw event. And in the creation event we will create 4 variables, which stands for the item index and the amount of items, and we are just going to create 2 variables which stands for the previous values these 2 variables had in the previous step. Put it in, and then we are going to change this for So what if the inventory we are clicking is not empty and we do have items in our inventory? Then we want to check if the index is the same. So that's it for the left breast. I am not sure if it's working, so I'm going to check that right now. Yeah, for sure. You need to place an if there. So we are going to check two things here. We are going to check if the items are the same in the slot and in the mouse. And we are going to check if the inventory is 0, if the slot is 0. Because if it is, we are going to place one item in here. But before we do that, we want to check another thing. So here we set the index of the slot to the same index we have in our mouse, and we are going to say +1 for the inventory and -1 for the mouse. And if our if it is 0, then it's going to put the index to 0 as well. So what if the index is not empty? I'm sorry, what if the index is not the same as the items we have in our mouse? Then it's just going to swap the items again. And it's just a duplication of this. We are going to test that, but I'm sure it's working. So we are going to our draw event of object in slot, and we are putting this outside the brackets, because then we won't get that flash we have the first time we are going to set that index to 0 and the amount to 0 as well. Same thing for the left side, but then minus. So one little bug, and that is this. For when I press the right button, I can Um, but this was a tutorial part 13, and I will see you in the next tutorial. The next tutorial is going to be about crafting. So stay tuned, and I will see you later.